Hello everybody, this is the road to Extreme Rules 2012.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 2 of the road to Extreme Rules. Before we get started with the actual video, I just have a couple updates. First off, I got a new figure pickup. It is of Ted DiBiase. You see it right there. It's hanging on my wall. I got that just in case Ted DiBiase has a DiBiase Posse party at Extreme Rules in Chicago. I got that so he could sign it, and I really liked the figure. Really good price, so I was like, you know what, let me pick this up. Maybe he could sign it. That'd be really cool. Hopefully he'll have a DiBiase Posse party at Extreme Rules. And next, Claudio Castagnoli. I don't even know how to say his real name, but Claudio Castagnoli, he has debuted. He hasn't had a match yet that's been on live TV, but he has been like announced or whatever. Just so you know, I'm filming this on Tuesday, and I already read the spoilers, so I already know that. But by the time you see this video, you'll already see what happens. But that's really cool that he, got up on live TV so quickly. Well, not live TV, but it's great that he got on TV so quickly. I've been trying to get into like the ROH and stuff, and I do know who he is. So just so you're probably like, oh, you just jumped on ROH. What do you know about him? I do know who he is. So that's really cool that he got to the TV level of WWE. So let's get to the actual video. So the main thing I want to talk about in this video is the new match that got added to the card: CM Punk versus Chris Jericho for the WWE Championship in a Chicago street fight. Now right there, I made that little like match card thing just because I'm really pumped for this match. And by the way, WWE's match card pictures, they suck. They're just a picture of the people with like a cage behind it. Like, that's it. So I just made that. It wasn't the greatest, but I really like it, and that's my background on my computer. But holy cow, Chris Jericho versus CM Punk, Chicago street fight. That's going to be insane, along with the other matches that are on the card already. I can't wait to see what happens. Like CM Punk said, it's in Chicago, it's his hometown, so he basically has home field advantage, if you will, because Chris Jericho, I don't know if he's been in Chicago before. I'm sure he has, obviously, but just CM Punk knows everywhere, and I don't know if they're gonna go like full out and go different places. That would be insane. But the only thing they'll probably go is like right around there. So if you're in the Chicago area and you don't have tickets or whatever, just go chill outside with some like a lawn chair or something. There's a Target right there. Just go chill outside there. Maybe you'll see like the match going on. The only place around the Rosemont Theater, the Allstate Arena, is basically a Target, a couple like restaurants, the parking lot, obviously, and the airport's across the street. But I doubt they're gonna go that far. It's just like, well, it's a little bit away, but there's a expressway, and I don't know where they would be able to go. I mean, I know it's a Chicago street fight, but Chicago, it's not really in Chicago. It's in Rosemont, but Chicago's like a couple steps away, so it's not like that big of a deal. But I just don't know where they would be able to go. Like, that'd be awesome if they actually went outside, like outside the arena. That would be really cool. And I actually never seen them go like legitimately outside the arena, like live. That would be really cool. The only thing, like I said, I was thinking, where would they go? I know they're gonna try to like incorporate like the Chicago into it. Maybe they'll set up like some hot dog cart outside or something. I don't know. But I'm just trying to think of what they would do to this match that would make it like Chicago, or is it just going to be a normal street fight that's, that's a normal street fight that any other place would have if there was a street fight. So now I have a couple people, and they're going to tell you who they think is going to win.
What is up, guys? Dunking here, aka the King TV here, with a video talking about Jericho and Punk at Extreme Rules. So, don't get me wrong, I am a Jericho fan. I can't stand CM Punk. I am a Jericho fan. He's my favorite wrestler of all time. And I think he should win the WWE title. He's a good transitional champion. But at Extreme Rules, CM Punk will take the match. CM Punk will retain the WWE Championship in the Chicago Street Fight. So, goodbye.
Alright, Chris Jericho versus CM Punk. I think this is going to be a great match. Two of the best in the world. Going up against each other in Chicago. Always a great crowd. But when you get down to it, honestly, I think there's no doubt that CM Punk's going to win. They're finishing the taping of his DVD on that night. There's just so many. It's in Chicago, obviously, his hometown. And, you know, that's really all you need to. That's really all you need to say, I guess you could say, because in his hometown, he's the champ. Jericho might be on his way out. Speculation. There's just too many factors that go in the direction of Punk. So I think that CM Punk is going to win this match. I think it will be an amazing match, an amazing wrestling match. But in the end, I think that CM Punk will prevail.
So overall, I cannot wait for this match, and just adding this match to the card with the awesome stipulation, adding it to the card with the Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan match, and also with the Brock Lesnar versus John Cena match, this pay-per-view is already looking to be a great pay-per-view. And I'm glad that I get to go. So speaking of the John Cena versus Brock Lesnar match, it was announced this week that it's going to be an Extreme Rules match. And also on Monday, Brock Lesnar had his little interview, and basically,
David Otunga, please unblock me from Twitter.
he said what a lot of people thought. He's just here for the money, and he admitted it. I don't blame him. He's getting paid good. He said he said, he's not here for the fans. He's not here to be on TV. He's not here because he wanted to come back to wrestling. He's here for the money. So that's going to be a really big thing going into Extreme Rules. Him versus Cena. I don't know who's going to win. I don't know who I'm gonna root for. I really don't care. I kind of think that Brock Lesnar's gonna win, but I don't care. It's gonna be an awesome match. That's when for some matches I'm you know what? I don't care. This match is gonna be awesome. That's really all I care about. So now I want to talk about a couple matches that I predicted and a couple that might actually happen. So first off, it's been rumored, and also you know how when you're in that town and Raw or pay-per-view is coming in your town, they always have that commercial just for the people that are in that state, basically. Well, on that one, I think it was Kane, Randy Orton, and I heard Steel Cage. So I'm guessing it's going to be Randy Orton versus Kane in a steel cage match. If that happened, that would be awesome. Adam would mark out. So would I. So would a bunch of other people. But that would be an awesome match, and I really think it's going to happen. And I've been really good with predictions for the matches so far, so I would look forward to that. But don't get your hopes up because I'm not sure. There's no one that's telling me these things right now. But that's another match that I think will actually be on the card. The next match that I think will be on the card. Alright, so this match, I don't care what anyone says. Alright, I just put all things aside that you've heard. David Otunga is going to face Santino Marella at Extreme Rules for the United States Championship. Alright, I don't know what stipulation it would be. Maybe it would be I don't know, they already have a 2 out of 3 falls. Maybe it'd be I don't know, it'd be a bad submission match. The only thing I could think of is a ladders match. That would be the only thing I could think of is a ladders match. So Santino Marella versus David Otunga in a ladders match. And if this match were to happen, I'm telling you now, David Otunga will win. I'm not saying because, like I said, I know his nephew, but I'm saying that because it works. Okay, so he's with John Laurinaitis. So, it just works. I don't know how else to explain it other than saying it would be a perfect setup. Just because, him being the lawyer of Raw or whatever, it would just work that he's with John Laurinaitis, and plus I just see him with the title. And ever since I made a video last year, this was around the time that I actually found out I found out that my friend Tommy knew someone who was related to David Otunga. This was around the time, I think it was for Over the Limit. That pay-per-view, I said that maybe someday David Otunga will be United States Champion. And ever since then, that was the only title that I could see him holding as a single person. Because, I can't see him holding the Intercontinental title because, one, it's with Big Show, and two, I don't see him holding the title with the older title. I just don't see that happening. He could be the women's champ. No, I'm joking. But obviously he can't be that. tag team out of the picture. He's already been tag team champion. And then the World Heavyweight Championship and the WWE Championship, I truly don't see him holding those for another 2 or 3 years. Not that I'm saying that I would hate if he was champion, but I just see him holding those in maybe a couple of years or 2, 3 years or whatever. But the United States would be the only one I could see him winning. And I'm telling you, Santino Marella versus David Otunga at Extreme Rules for the U.S. title. WWE booked that match because that's probably what's going to happen in the long run. So that's just, I've been saying that for so long now. I've been mentioning that in like Skype like you wouldn't believe. So I really think that match is going to happen. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Leave your thoughts down below in the comments about anything I talked about. And like this rock on Facebook, follow these crayons on Twitter, buy the Respect My Privacy t-shirt at the BostonBrothersV2.Spreadshirt.com, and take care, say yes.
Yes! Yes!